at you guys. I think like you guys look better and better every time I see you. I don't know if it's America affects you, if what's going on, why are you shining?
The sun, the weather, the lifestyle.
Everything.
All right, so these are the faces of people who managed to come to the States through a business visa and start developing here and do great things. Sophia and Zelig, thank you very much, first of all, that you found time to share your experience with probably thousands of people in the future, because a lot of people is going to watch. And I think what's really important for us to share information for those who have doubts or for those who are doing this, but they don't know what awaits them and how they're going to do this and things like that. So it's, in other words, it's to motivate other people to do the same. A couple of questions for you guys, and hope to get the honest answers. With we're open to good things, we're open to bad things, to criticism, whatever it is, just without painting the rainbows, just the real life, right? The real life stuff. Please tell me, Sophia and Zelig, why did you decide to come to the States and do business here?
Main reason for a better life. Not that we didn't have a great life in Canada, but listen, you get older, you want better wealth. So much more is accessible from here than it is from there.
Right. Was there any political reasons that you didn't want to stay in Canada more than you wanted to?
I get into politics because that gets to be a little bit antsy, but most people, and I'm a huge advocate for people who are moving from Canada to the States, huge advocate. Yeah. And most of us who do move and want to move is because of the political reasons.
Right. And the reason why I'm asking this, because the situation in the world is so unstable and there's a lot of things going on, and I think a lot of people are in the same or similar positions where they used to live a good life and then something changed, and now they have to make another move. You are an example of people who went through the same thing, kind of. So I think it's a good thing. How did you come up with the business idea that was finally realized?
Well, first of all, I think it was a lot of help with you and from you and your team. Also, just background experience.
No, but solution is a solution for the people, the one don't live here. They need help in US, let's say, take care of the houses, cleaning, moving stuff to here. And we have experience in everything. So if you continue.
No, so with my background experience in real estate, I've always known how to search for properties for people who need something, whether it's vacation homes or they're moving, and how to stage things, how to clean things. So we just decided, okay, a lot of people own homes here. They don't live here. They need someone to watch their homes. They need someone to clean their homes. So we just said, let's, develop something able, like you need a company that can be able to grow, not just what you're doing, but maybe with more involvement of that type of a business. So it shows that you are producing jobs and everything in the US.
So in other words, you helping people who don't live in the States to keep in touch with whatever they have in the States, if we say in general terms, right? So it could be a house, could be property, it could be a boat, maybe it could whatever it is, right? So whatever they need, they have here. How did you come up with this idea? Was it through talking to people? Was it through searching the market? Was it through just talking to your friends? Like, how did you come up with this?
It's from experience of coming down here all the time, from knowing a lot of people who own properties, and obviously doing some research on how many snowbirds there are in Florida that would create a great business. And obviously there are a lot.
You basically saw the demand for this type of services and you created this idea to satisfy this demand.
Correct.
How did you start the actual company? What was the method of doing that?
Oh my goodness, that was a while back. I incorporated, number one. get an EIN number, open a bank account, and honestly, you obviously have to have funds for it.
How did you do that? Did you register the company yourself?
No, Stanislav, you did everything. Your whole team did it all. I would never do it myself. I would always use a lawyer to do those things. It's easier, and they know what they're doing. I would screw that up.
Easier, faster, and with some type of I won't say guarantee, but with a high rate of success. Let's put it this way. All right, very good. When you start looking for attorney to implement your idea,
first of all, I would only use an attorney from a referral, and I was referred by a friend who's also used you. And that would be the only way I would go. I'm sorry. There's no other way but a referral.
In the Russian language, there is this there's saying, it's like fork. I don't know how to translate, like fork chain or something like that. When like you transmit information from a person to person, right? Right. So and of course you want to get the referral from a person who already used these services, right? So you don't want to risk your life giving it to someone whom you don't know what's going on with that person, right? And there is a logic behind it.
And I have referred many people to your firm because I believe in you and your service.
That's what we do. We bring you the results to people. There's no other way around it.
Yeah.
Can you please share your experience when you worked with my team? How was the communication? How did we communicate? How fast was the exchange with the documents? And just tell everybody. And we have quite a few people watching us online, and of course a lot more will watch later. So
yes. So since I did most of the work on the computer, we used obviously the Telegram. There's quite a few staff members that went back and forth with us with the business plan and everything. I mean, yes, it does take time. Patience is a virtue in this process. You really need your patience, but the staff was amazing. And if you didn't understand anything, they fully explained it, or they helped you do it. So 100% staff was great.
What was your biggest challenge in the developing of this case?
I don't know if it was such a big challenge. I guess getting all the paperwork and documents ready, searching for it, because you have to go back many years. And that's
are you referring to the proof of funds paperwork?
Yeah, we had to go back 25 years. I mean, it might not be for everyone because it's old as we are, but that, and obviously getting an interview with the customs, that was it. The rest was really easy process. I mean, again, it's all patience. Patience is what you need.
Let's talk about consulate process. How did it go? Or what kind of questions you were getting? And what was the atmosphere? Was it friendly? Was it? Tell us about this, please.
It was definitely not personal. There were 100 people behind you. You had to answer the questions, only questions they ask. Do not say anything else. They don't want to hear it. It depends who you get. Some might be nice, some might not. As long as you have a legitimate business, you're fine. I mean, they ask us questions like, oh, you just want to live in Florida. And we're like, yeah, we do, but we're still young and we still need to work. So it's got to be a legitimate business. Don't go there with anything else and you'll be fine.
All right. And I guess if you're already at the stage of consulate interview, probably your business is legit and everything is prepared and the paperwork is done. So give me 2 questions that the consular officer asked you at the interview.
What was the initial funding? Oh, they asked our website info.
Mm-hmm.
If we website info is pretty much everything that's in the business plan, they can ask you.
So the best advice in this case would be to really know what's in the business plan, really know how business is going to work, and the amount of money spent, the future, the forecast for the income and stuff like that.
Yeah, they want to know what you spent your money on, your expenses, and you should know it and the exact amount.
Very good. What would be your best advice to people who are in your position, let's say, when you were a year ago, when you just started doing this business? What would be the best advice?
Okay, from my point of view, I would say It takes time.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared to do it. Really, don't be scared to do it. Everything is like, we're starting over. Our lives are starting over. People are nice here. They're helpful. A business takes a good 2 years to build up. Don't be afraid if it doesn't start in 6 months and you're not getting things. It takes time. Just be calm and do what you wanted to do.
Be consistent.
Yes.
Exactly.
How about you, Zelig, from your point of view, because you also have a lot of business experience? Would be your maybe business advice, not immigration, but more related to business?
Business, lots of passion. Make sure you have money behind you to survive the first year at least. Just believe yourself and push yourself. That's it.
Would you guys recommend people to do more networking when they are down in their location?
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
How do you find business? How do you do your networking? What's the platform for that?
Social media, 100% works. Next is be surprised, old school posts, mailing posts.
Yeah, it's
Old
working.
school works.
Like you're sending postcards or like letters to people?
It's working. 50% of our business coming from there.
Yeah.
Really? Interesting. You know, actually, I kind of agree with you because I live in a house here in Davie, right? And we like once a month we get a bunch of like advertising postcards and things like that. And actually, I go through them and see like what's going on. I'm going to use this service, but I'm looking maybe in the future something's going to happen, and I put them aside, right? So
Exactly.
it might be working if your business is local, if you're serving the local communities probably.
It has to be consistent. Don't give up on it until you build clientele.
Exactly. And it's always any marketing decision that you make, it may has some maybe up to 6 months to start working. So but you have to keep doing that. So now you guys the owners of 5 years E2 visa, which is a great thing. You can travel, you can have multiple entries, you can do your business, you can scale, you can grow. And I think another point that's good to add is that we also, there is another E2 approval that recently, what was that E2 approval?
That E2 approval was for my daughter, who opened up a wedding decor business. It just happened last week with Stanislav's team. They helped her go right through it. And she said it was a breeze to go through.
Bringing the whole families in the state, there's no limit.
Yeah. And we have 2 more, God willing, to go through. So we trust.
2 more to go.
Yeah.
Have somewhere to go. These are great news. You guys were the pioneers. Then your daughter is the second one, and we have 2 more to go. This is a great track that we're doing. Hopefully, to bring everybody here to reunite the family, all doing businesses, all successful. And again, I think it's a really good point because how different those businesses are, right? You guys helping to maintain the people's properties and the whatever the real estate, and Rachel is doing the wedding stuff, right? Like, how did Rachel come up with that idea? Where did she come from?
Well, she was doing decor in Toronto, and when she decided to live here, she wanted to expand because not just Floridians do weddings, but there have been so people come and do destination weddings. So it's a huge market here.
Very good, very good. So it's good to know. Actually, you know, it's interesting. Just maybe a couple of weeks ago, we got EB1A extraordinary person green card visa approved, right? So and that person was also on E2 doing what Rachel is doing. She was doing the wedding decorations, and she was, I think, also doing wedding dresses as well. So and then we were able to build her case, and she's in San Francisco, she's not in Florida, but it doesn't matter. And she got approval for a green card, transferring from E2 visa to the green card. So there's also an opportunity in this respect as well.
Perfect. That's exactly what our goal is.
Sophia, Zelig, thank you very much for your time. What are the last words? What are the last words for people from all over the world? Because we have people from Africa, we have people from China, from India, from Chile, from Australia. What would be your last word for all these business people in the world who want to come to the States?
Don't be afraid to live your dreams. It's amazing here. We love it.
You took my words.
Well, there you go. The US is the best country. It's the deepest market. There's people with money. There's a lot of things to do. As long as you know what you're doing, as long as you're persistent and you keep doing that, there is no way not to be successful. These are the final words. All right, guys, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. I wish you luck. I see you growing. I see you scaling. I love to see my clients succeed. That's so close to my heart, and you guys are great, and you're a great example to everybody in the world to do the same thing. You're the ones who's going to bring motivation to those people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Good luck, everyone.
Right, and have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.